Once there was a brunette with long hair that reached down to her knees. She was known for her stunning, thick locks that turned heads wherever she went. Life was pretty ordinary for her. She worked as a graphic designer in a small firm and lived in a cozy apartment in the city. Her hair was her pride and joy, and she took great care in maintaining it, often spending hours brushing and treating it with the finest products. People in her neighborhood admired her dedication and beauty, and she had earned a reputation for her distinctive, long hair. One Saturday, she decided it was time for a change. The summer heat was becoming unbearable, and she thought a fresh, new haircut would be perfect. She went to a trendy salon in the city, known for its talented stylists and innovative cuts. As she entered, the smell of hair products and the sound of hair dryers filled the air. She felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. "Hi, I'd like to get a haircut," she said to the receptionist. "Of course, please take a seat." "It will be a short wait," the receptionist replied with a warm smile. After a few minutes, a stylist approached her. The stylist had striking red hair, long and flowing, and introduced herself with confidence. "Hi there, I'm ready for you." "My name is Alex," the stylist said, extending a hand. "Nice to meet you, Alex. I'm thinking about cutting my hair short, maybe shoulder length." She responded, a hint of nervousness in her voice. "That's a big change, are you sure?" Alex asked, guiding her to a chair. "Yes, I'm sure. It's time for something new," she affirmed, feeling more resolute. Alex began cutting her hair, the long strands falling to the floor. The brunette watched in the mirror, feeling a mixture of excitement and nostalgia as her beloved long hair was gradually transformed into a sleek, shorter style. When the cut was finished, she looked at herself in the mirror and smiled. "I love it." "Thank you so much, Alex." She reached into her bag to retrieve her wallet, but quickly realized it wasn't there. Her heart sank. She frantically searched every pocket and compartment, but it was no use. "I'm so sorry, but I seem to have forgotten my wallet," she said, her cheeks turning red with embarrassment. "Can I pay with my card?" "Of course, no problem," Alex replied, still smiling. She handed over her card, but to her horror, it was declined. "Oh no, there must be some mistake." "Let me try again," she said, her hands shaking slightly as she handed the card back. After a few more attempts, it was clear there was an issue. "I'm really sorry, but our policy is that if a customer can't pay, we need to take alternative measures," Alex said, her tone turning more serious. "What do you mean by alternative measures?" she asked, a pit forming in her stomach. Alex sighed, clearly uncomfortable. "It's a strange policy, but if a customer can't pay, we either need collateral or we have to cut the customer's hair short." "But you already cut my hair," she replied, confusion and worry mingling on her face. "I know, but the policy is very strict. I could lose my job if I don't follow it," Alex said, her voice filled with regret. "We might have to cut it even shorter, or make a design. If I mess up, you'll have to get it shaved." "No way. This is absurd," she exclaimed, her voice rising in panic. "I'm really sorry, but there's nothing I can do," Alex said, picking up the clippers. Reluctantly, she sat back down. Her once proud hair, now reduced to a mere shadow of its former glory, was about to be completely taken away. Alex started cutting, her movements quick but careful. However, as she attempted a design, her hand slipped and the design turned into a mess. "That's it," she cried out, tears streaming down her face. "Just shave it all off. This is humiliating enough." Alex, feeling terrible, complied. The buzzing of the clippers filled the air, and soon, the brunette's head was completely shaved. She looked at herself in the mirror, feeling a mix of anger, sadness, and disbelief. She could not believe what happened to her, and did not accept the situation. After leaving the salon, she felt lost and unsure of what to do next. She wandered aimlessly, unsure of where to go or what to do next. The idea of buying a wig crossed her mind, so she headed to the nearest wig shop. However, when she tried to pay with her card, it was declined again. Frustrated and defeated, she walked to the nearby park to clear her head and think of a solution. Sitting on a bench, she watched children playing and couples strolling by, all while feeling a deep sense of isolation. She couldn't shake the feeling of anger and despair. Her phone buzzed with messages from friends asking about her new haircut, but she couldn't bring herself to respond. As she sat there, a woman with a kind smile approached her. "Hey, are you okay? You seem upset," the woman said gently. Lily looked up, still feeling the weight of her day. "I'm having a really bad day," she admitted. "I just had to shave my head because I couldn't pay for my haircut, and now my card is getting declined everywhere." The woman sat down next to her. "I'm really sorry to hear that. My name is Rachel. I think I might be able to help you. How would you feel about getting a free wig in exchange for letting me photograph you? I run a small wig shop, and I'm looking for models to showcase our products." Lily hesitated, still feeling raw from the day's events. "That sounds interesting. But why would you want to help me?" Rachel said with a warm smile, "Sometimes we all need a little help. And today it seems like you could use some. Plus, I think you'd look great in our wigs. What do you say?" Lily thought for a moment. "Let's do it. I could really use a wig right now." "Fantastic. Follow me to my shop and we'll get started," Rachel said, standing up and offering her hand. Lily took Rachel's hand and followed her to a nearby wig shop. Inside, the shop was cozy and filled with a variety of wigs in all colors and styles. Rachel guided Lily to a seat in front of a large mirror. Rachel said, "Let's find a wig that suits you perfectly. How about we start with something close to your natural hair color?" Lily nodded. "That sounds good. Thank you so much for this." Rachel picked out a beautiful brunette wig that looked similar to Lily's original hair. "Try this one on. I think it will look great on you." Lily put on the wig and looked at herself in the mirror. She felt a rush of relief and happiness seeing herself with hair again. "Wow. This looks amazing. Thank you, Rachel." Rachel smiled. "I'm glad you like it. Now let's take some photos. Just relax and be yourself." They spent the next hour taking photos in different wigs, each one transforming Lily's appearance. By the end of the session, Lily felt more like herself than she had all day. Before she left, Rachel handed her a document. Rachel said, "I just need you to sign this release form. It allows me to use the photos we took for advertising purposes." Lily, still grateful for the help and excited about her new wig, signed the form without much thought. "Sure, no problem. Thanks again, Rachel." 2 days later, as Lily walked through the city, she noticed her photos plastered on various billboards and posters. To her shock and horror, many of the images showed her with a completely shaved head, not just wearing the wigs. She felt her stomach drop and her face flush with anger. "How could she do this to me?" she thought, storming back to Rachel's wig shop. Bursting through the door, Lily confronted Rachel. "Rachel," she demanded. "What is this? Why are there pictures of me with a shaved head all over the city? You never mentioned anything about using those photos." Rachel looked up, taken aback. Lily, I didn't think it would be a problem. You signed the release form, and I thought it would be a powerful way to show the transformations possible with our wigs. You thought it wouldn't be a problem? Lily's voice was shaking with anger. I'm humiliated. This is not what I agreed to. Rachel said you signed the document. I bought the rights to the photos, and I can use them for any purpose I see fit. Lily's anger flared. But the whole city knows I'm bald now. People are pulling off my wig and mocking me. You have no idea what this has done to me. Rachel's expression hardened. Rachel said firmly, I'm sorry you're upset, but the terms were clear. I have a business to run, and these photos are part of my marketing strategy. This isn't fair. You didn't explain how you would use them. Lily shot back, her eyes filling with tears of frustration. Rachel said, maintaining her stance, you had the opportunity to read the document before signing. I can't change what's been done. Now, if you don't mind, I have other clients to attend to. Lily felt her blood boil. How can you be so heartless? I trusted you. Rachel said, business is business. If you want to discuss this further, we can do so legally. But for now, there's nothing more I can do.